I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and I want to talk a little bit about myself first, but what's been going on with me. First of all, I have these glasses for 2 days before the dogs destroyed them. But luckily, they're such good glasses that I can wear them like this and they won't fall off. And they'll look straight. I can straighten them. I can still straighten them on my face. So I've been wearing them like this. And hopefully the dogs won't get to them again. Of course, it was my fault that the dogs were able to get to my glasses. But I won't be allowing that to happen ever again because I don't have money to keep replacing glasses. So I will be using those glasses until further notice, I guess. And so now, also, uh, I made it through the week on. Uh, my sister was able to help me out with a little bit of gas money and some food, or else I would not have made it without my sister. So I have to, show gratitude. And I will. And I'm going to show her how much I appreciate everything she did for me, because she doesn't have to. It's not her responsibility. I'm not her responsibility, but I'm glad she helped me out. So I will help her out next week somehow, any way she needs it. And she told me that she will help me budget. Because I can't live on a budget, but I will try. I will try. And then, so that's that. So, anyway, I do want to talk a little bit about the schools again. And I want to say that when I think of them, and I don't know about how the world perceives them, but when I think of them, I get very excited because of what it means for the future and humanity. And most people are very excited as well because this will definitely change humanity for the better. Okay. So I do. I get very, I mean, I'm creating the framework, but the real work is being done by other people. And who knows what the world will be like once these students start to graduate. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because they're going to go out there and change the world. They're going to go out or change their own lives, change their world, change some other people's world, or just a few people's world, or the whole world. I mean, it's wonderful to think about something like that. So, and I hope I'm alive until the first class graduates, goes all the way through and graduates. And we hope that too. I do. I hope I'm alive. But if I'm not, oh well, because I don't even know when the schools are going to open. And we don't either. We need to reinforce that. We don't know when the schools are going to open, so we cannot take applications at this time. Yes, we can't take applications at this time, but hopefully, we can open enough schools that everyone who wants to go goes. And that's what we are aiming for. Yes. So, but the whole thing really excites me. It really, I mean, give me a break. As students coming out of school, free thinkers, everyone, I don't know. The whole thing, I don't know. It makes me happy to think about it. And I know it's controversial, very controversial, because, I am controversial because of my views and the things I say. And these schools are controversial because they're not allowing, liberal teachers. And I do feel badly about that, but, um, because I've always been so inclusive. I've been very inclusive in my life in the past, but I see what the liberal agenda has done. And I didn't even see this coming, you know? I mean, they sent me their stuff, so I kind of had an idea of what they were going to do, but I did not see this coming where they're um, mutilating children, you know? And the transgender, I just can't. I did not see this coming, and no one saw this coming. We knew it was coming, but no one else really saw this coming. Oh my goodness. So that's why we cannot take a chance. We cannot take a chance. This is Marissa's man, one of Marissa's men. We cannot take a chance and allow liberals to infiltrate the school. Students will be allowed, but but anyone in a position of power, that includes staff, that includes the janitorial team, the maintenance team, that includes everyone who works there, who's an adult, will not be liberal. We will not hire you. And we know how to check. Alright, so I'm sorry. Anyway, and I just want to say I used to be liberal. I used to be very, very liberal. Okay, so I understand, and back then, if they would have said that to me, I would have been furious too. But I'm now conservative, and I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Uh, and with the help of Jesus and my man and everything, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, man. Anyway, and I'm not saying that liberals are bad. I'm saying my life was bad. But, okay. Anyway, so yes, we cannot allow that. We can't allow the liberal agenda, anyone liberal, to come into the schools. We are very sorry, but we are not going to allow it. Okay, yeah, so, that's that. But other than that, I mean, the curriculum, who knows? I was thinking, what other subjects did I think of? I thought of, the symbol, the energy, and I thought of a few different subjects that may come up, and now I forgot them. And we don't remember them either. We're not talking about the subjects unless Marissa says them, because these are her ideas. Okay. But, you know, and I'll go back. I've said this before many times, but I'll say it again. I did not want to go into education. You know, I didn't. I did not want to go into education. I mean, there were so many ideas floating around my mind when I was a teenager as to what I wanted to do. I mean, I wanted to do almost everything, but I did not want to teach. And my ultimate goal was to be a world famous artist, and you have achieved that. Okay, well, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an artist and be a world famous artist, but I was guided away from that. And thank goodness, because they put me in education, and they guided me towards education, and kind of like I felt kind of like I was on a track, and I couldn't get out of it, and that you could not get out of it. They put her on a track. They put people on tracks so they can go into fields that they feel are appropriate for them. Okay, so yeah, so they put me on a track. She could not get out of education if she tried. She could not. So I went. I went into education, and it's a difficult job. It really is, but I stuck with it, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make sure I get this and all that. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried, but it's just something about the atmosphere. Something of not the students, because the students are great. They helped me stay in education because they're just so great. you know? But it was just the atmosphere around me, and oh my goodness, it was so much, so much. Anyway, but I left education, and the way it's taught now, I don't think I'll ever go back. I don't. I mean, I'm already 55, so I'm at the age I would have retired when I was in education. So, but and I think they changed that now, and they have changed it, but people are fighting to change it back. Okay. So, uh, but yeah, I think about it. I think about it so much, like, I know I have an ideal, you know. My ideal situation would be that all the students go there from all different walks of life and enjoy school, enjoy what they're doing, you know, and have a place to go when, you know, when they have free time. Because as I said before, I would really love the schools to stay open late so that students have a place to go. And we are working to make sure that happens, you know, with all the different things. Obviously, if they go in there in the evening, not everything is going to be open. Classrooms will be closed, but, like the gym and the library and maybe some exploratory rooms will be open if we can staff everything, So, and I think we'll be able to. And yes, we will be able to. And other things will be open, so they can come in at, let's say, they're out and about at 8 o'clock at night and their parents aren't home yet. Or their parents are home, but they're allowed to be out. So why not go to the school and just hang out there for a little while, see what you can do? There'll be plenty of games, plenty of uh, plenty of educational games, but not boring ones, but fun ones. So there. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and I know I'm so very sorry to all the liberal teachers. I know a lot of you don't mean harm to students. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't. But we cannot take a chance. We cannot take a chance. And we are also very, very sorry to all the liberal teachers out there, but we cannot take a chance. You see, right now, students are being guided into uh, gen- into puberty blockers and surgery. And we can't have that. We cannot have that. All right. On that note, I'm going to end this vlog. And I'm going to say, I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow. And things go your way. All right. Bye.